And I want to talk to you about the importance of relationships, okay? Relationships are everything. Above our business, above everything else, relationships are the number one thing that are, truthfully, the number one thing that's going to build your business. But they're also the number one thing that makes life so precious. And truthfully, it's how we stand with people that really makes the difference. I can remember so many times just standing with people, where other people abandoned them, other people just kind of like whatever. And those are some of my best friendships today, when they were going through tough times. And so, one thing I want to do is as we're coming up on Thanksgiving, I want to talk to you about the importance of reaching out to people. And there's lots of different ways we can do that using the Nowsite system. Some birthdays. Birthdays are okay. Lamantha, I'm not sure why you keep unmuting yourself, but I'm going to make it so nobody can unmute right now just to get the background noise off. And then feel free to raise your hand, though, if you have something, we could definitely unmute you. But okay, so there's lots of different ways that we can reach out, but coming up to Thanksgiving, I really want you to get the swing of reaching out to people because holidays is a great time to make reconnections and to start new conversations and to do those things. So, birthdays and holidays are your number one times of being able to start conversations with people when it's not weird, right? It's not like it doesn't seem weird that you're reaching out or saying anything, right? And so let's talk about a couple of those things today as we are doing our session. I'm going to come over here first. You can come over here to the official corporate Now site group. The official corporate Now site group is where you're going to find your replays at. And this is where you're going to find out about messages, you're going to find out about trainings, other things going on, special meetings. So you definitely want to be a part of that. And then, of course, that's me over here. My name's Elizabeth Larson. If you want to know more about me, you can come over here to my site on Facebook as well. Okay, so let's come over here. First of all, when we come over here, okay, uh, come over here to friends. And then when you come over here to friends, you're going to come over here to birthdays. So let's talk about birthdays first. This is a great and easy way of being able to reach out to people in a meaningful way. And so the cool thing is that once you start getting enough friends and followers and things like that, you're going to start seeing more and more birthdays showing up that you can actually reach out to. Now, I want to show you down here this way. Look at December. Mike, you're a December baby.
Yeah,
What's your birthday? If you don't mind me asking.
December 4th.
Okay, I'm the 16th, so that's really cool. All right. So you're going to see some of your nail site friend family here. You're going to see other people like, look at this right here. There, Danielle. Honey, when's your birthday? Oh, she can't unmute. Mike, can you unmute her? That's why I hate muting, making it unmute, but sometimes you have to so it doesn't get background noise. Okay, Danielle, when's your birthday?
Go.
December 7th.
December 7th. Okay. So my two birthday people, let me ask you real quick. When people send you a meaningful message on Facebook or a meaningful message, text message, anything else about your birthday, how does that make you feel? It makes Daniela feel like getting off camera and hiding.
No, sorry about that. It warms me. It just makes me feel nice.
You're
It's
right.
very sweet. I appreciate it and I don't take it for granted because for me, it's an honor for me that somebody has thought about me.
Right. Right. Exactly. So here's the thing. Most people feel that way. Mike, how does it feel when somebody reaches out and says happy birthday to you?
I'm pleased by that. I mean, a lot of people that do that, I don't speak to them the whole year, and when they do say that, it's at least I know they're there and they're thinking of me. So I like that.
Love that. Okay. So here's the whole point of this. Birthdays and holidays are a great time to start going through. Now, birthdays, they show up in order, right, of the date. Always a way of making sure that you're creating more reach outs. And this is part 3 of our 3-step system, right? We start conversations, we comment on other people's posts, and then we make our posts, then we start conversations. So here's the thing with the conversation part of that, you always have new conversations to start if you're going through birthdays. You'll always have new conversations there. But holidays are another great way of doing this. Now, some of the ways to get your algorithm up, and really, because if you're having a problem with reach outs, you're having a problem with, wow, not enough people are seeing my post. One great way of doing that and doing the holiday at the same time is to come over here, and when you go to friends, not friend requests, I want to see all my friends. Oh, I got a lot of friend requests to answer. Okay. So when you come over here to friends, you're going to see the people that are most active will be right here, right? You're going to see the people that are most active at the top. These are the people that you interact with the most, that interact with you the most, that see your face, see your posts the most. Okay. So these people right here will be the most, the people that will be looking at your posts the most. But as you get further and further down, what you're going to see is people that, oh my gosh, I haven't seen them in forever, or I haven't had a conversation with them in forever. And so one thing I like to do is go down to nearly the bottom of the list. And as you get to the bottom of the list, you're going to see people that you don't really interact with at all. Now, the cool thing about this is if you want to start having people see more of your post, one thing that you can do is, let's take this one, Jennifer Bell. Okay. So I have 9 mutual friends with her. She lives in Illinois. She's from Indiana. Looks like, let's see when's the last time she actually posted. She's posting now, but I don't see any of her posts. Nope. In fact, let's see, happy birthday. So her birthday was just 2 days ago. I didn't see that. I missed it. And let's see, when's her actual last post that she made? Oh, not very many. Doesn't look like she's made any posts at all. Huh. All right. Well, let's go to another one. One thing about the bottom of the list is that you're going to find people. Let's see who this person is. It's wild how many people I have on my thing that I have no clue who they are. All right, let's do this one. Okay, so 11 hours ago, she's active. Okay, that's the first thing I always look at when I'm going to go down to my bottom of the list to start activating people into my newsfeed, to start commenting on their things and saying something to them or anything like that. The number one thing, first of all, that you want to do is make sure they're active, that you actually see something there, right? Okay, now, next thing, are there any posts that look like something that like I would resonate with, or somebody that I would resonate with, right? I can see she's friends with Carrie King, love Carrie King, so I'm sure this is somebody, and these guys' videos are hilarious, so we have something in common here. Okay, so I can go and make comments on any one of these posts. And let's see this one. This was a day ago. Everybody needs a hug. Let's keep it going. Okay. I could say, love this post. I needed this today. And I can ask a question, or if I just want to kick it into my algorithm and I'm not necessarily concerned about starting a conversation, I can just leave it like that. There. Perfect. Now I've got a post in there, right? Okay. Again, go down further and see who else I have in here. Let's see. Okay. And I could do the same thing again. Lots of mutual friends and the exact same thing. So this is the thing, what I'm trying to create for you. Number one, if we're going to do this third part right here, which is let me come over here. Whoa. Hold on a second. Why has it kicked me out again? I wonder if they're updating something. Give me 1 second. Try to get back in. It'll let me back in. Let me back in. So bizarre. Okay, there we go. Now it's let me back in. That was weird. Okay, When we come over here, remember there's three parts of this. There's post on social media, there's comment on other people's posts, and there's start conversations, right? This is the part that we're talking about right here, starting conversations. So when we come over here, we want to select the objective. If the objective is birthday, we're going to put birthday. The objective is someone liked your post. Birthday's great. That one works really well for birthdays. The other thing that I want to do though is really have you focus on those friends, pulling them down to kick up your algorithm, and holidays. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? So Coach Jenny, tell me, how are you reaching out to people to ask the question? Because you have a beautiful birthday message the way you do your birthdays. I suspect you've got something pretty cool of how you do holidays.
Well, I just do a similar type thing, asking them, talking about the upcoming holidays. I share a little bit about what I'm doing, and I ask them, what do you have planned for the coming holidays? So always ask a question.
Love that. Next thing that two other points that I wanted to cover real quick before we make our posts. Number one, today is Veterans Day. So first of all, for all my veterans out there, thank you so much for your service. Thank you for everything you've done. Deborah Smith here was a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force, and this woman rocks. Let me tell you, like this woman rocks. Like blows me away that you are part of our community. And it's just such an honor to have you here, and just an honor of everything that you've done for our country and for us. And we just love you. So if you know a veteran, a great way to start conversations also is to say something about Veterans Day. Say something in honor of what they've done. So Thanksgiving, Veterans Day, lots of different holidays to do that, and birthdays. Here's the point of all of this. When we let people know that we care about them, that creates relationship. When you have relationship, they care more about seeing if something that you're doing fits something that they need. And then it's a win-win for everybody, right? Okay. So let's talk about making our post. Post today. Monday, we usually talk about business. We talk about people, the ones that had to go to a job that they didn't want to go to, things like that. We could also make a post about Veterans Day, though. So what I'd love to do is make a free day for posts, and I would love to see one of the posts you're going to make. I want to do this right here. I'm going to post, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to come back over here. And if you want to do a Veterans Day post, a great way to do that would be caption and suggested image. And you could say, write me a post thanking all of the cannot type today, or how you want to put that. Okay. And then just, of course, what you want to do from there is pick an image that's going to go with that, right? Now, another way to do that would be short text only post. If you want to do the colored background, you can do that as well. You could also do a suggested or a caption my image. So let's go ahead and take 5 minutes. We're going to go ahead and do our post real quick. And then we're going to come back, and I want to see your guys' posts. I want to see what you guys have come up with. And if anybody did the homework over the weekend, I'd love to see some of those posts as well. So let's take those 5 minutes, and then we can answer questions during the 5 minutes as well before we showcase posts. So go ahead and start making your posts, and can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
Elizabeth?
Yes. Here's
Okay.
a neat one if you need it, if you guys need a great way of being able to make a post about Veterans Day. And want to start a lot of comments. I put one in the chat real quick, and then I'm going to show you it right here just to give you one more idea. So this one right here, this would be a short text only post with the colored background. If you are a veteran, please post a photo of yourself in uniform in the comments. We honor, celebrate, and thank you. So here's another great way of being able to start conversations while celebrating something that has so much meaning, right? So everybody, and I put the wording for that in the chat if anybody wants to use the exact wording. Okay, go ahead, Danielle. Sorry, honey.
Okay, so I just took a picture of my dad in uniform because my dad served in the US Navy in World War II.
Okay.
So I'd love to do a post about that.
Right.
And I'm so grateful because he suffered, had nightmares and everything because he saw his friends getting blown up beside him and felt guilty. But I don't want to be Debbie Downer, but I do want to acknowledge the fact that these men, you know, have suffered. So what would be your recommendation?
Let me do one thing before I say mine. Deborah, would you mind answering that question first before I do? What, as a veteran, would have meaning to you, and how would you want to hear this post? I'm going to try to unmute you, Deborah. There you go.
So I need to hear a piece of what you said again. So what you want to do, what you're asking, you want to honor him because of all the sacrifices he made. You want to be able to honor that without getting into too far into the negative piece of it. Is that what you're saying, Danielle?
Yeah, like to acknowledge the fact that, it wasn't just his time in the war, his 4 years in the war. It's what he lived through for the rest of his life, feeling guilty and suffering nightmares. But I don't want, like I said, I don't want to be Debbie Downer, but that's like, the veterans, it's horrible, their lives.
This is the thing about veterans. Veterans signed on the dotted line,
Yeah.
knowing they were going to suffer, knowing at any point in time they could lose their life. There is no veteran that I have ever met that struggles with the sacrifice they made. Now, some of the stuff that came later.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like we
Right,
seem
but
to forget.
that's how other people treat them. They
Okay.
are okay with the sacrifice they made.
Okay.
So I wouldn't worry about that piece of it. Just
Okay.
honor them for
Okay.
what they did do and
Okay.
just say, we know that you chose to sacrifice your life for the country. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
We also are aware that that wasn't all there was. There was so much more that comes with really rebuilding your life. You can say it in a general way
Yeah.
that expresses that.
Right.
But yeah, a veteran, they know what they signed up for and they're okay with it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I think the one thing that I love what was said in that conversation, and I'm so glad, thank you, Deborah, for that. The decisions that we make are life-changing. It's not just a period of time, it's life-changing. So I think just having that remembrance of the sacrifices that these people made were not just for a short period of time, they were life-changing. Thank you for that. Thank you for what you've done.
And you can pray for them and their families for the healing that they may need in various areas, as a way to do it from a positive side.
Love it. Love it. All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Yay. All right. When you guys have posts done, I would love for you to put some links in here because I would love to see any of your posts. And again, that one, if you're struggling, if you want to do something for Veterans Day and you are struggling, there is a comment that I put into the chat area of one that you could get a lot of conversations, nice conversations started with. So, Pamela, did you unmute, honey?
Yeah, I had a question. The post that you just did, is that's how you just want to post it? Or can we just put it in the now site and make it our own? Change it
You
up a little?
could. You can either feel free to use the exact wording the way I put it in there if you want to, or you can go and do a make it my own, or you can copy that wording and actually say make a post using this this and then put that in quotes. So different ways of being able to do that.
Okay, because it came different up for me.
Yeah, it just whatever you want to do. If you want to use the exact same wording the way I have it in the chat, feel free to go ahead and do that today if you want to. It's a great way of being able to do that. And a lot of what we're doing here is just giving you great ideas. So feel free to do it however you wish. Bruce, is that pickleball? You know, Adrian is obsessed with pickleball, right?
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to add 9.7 years to your life if you play regularly.
9.7 years to your life. Okay. If for everybody who wants 9 more years, I guess we're going to get on a pickleball court. It is a lot of fun. I played, well, I only played one time with Adrian in them. Boy, that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. Fun game.
You meet a lot of neat people too.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. All right, let's get this timer off here. Anybody's got any posts yet? Let's see what we got here. My go-to person to pick on until other people's posts come. All right, Steve. Let's see what we got here. Thanks to all our veterans who served and protected us. Our country is forever in your debt. Love that. Honoring all who served. Now, that is a beautiful, beautiful photo. I'm not sure how you did that or where you got that, Steve. I have your,
It's a GIF.
is it?
Yeah. I
That's
just put, yeah.
beautiful. Where'd you get it?
I just went down to underneath my Facebook news, page, and it said like it has photos. You have a button for GIF. I put in Happy Veterans Day, and a bunch of them came up, and I just posted this one because I really liked it.
I really like this one too. That's fabulous. Thank you for that. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for that.
I'm working on another post right now.
Yay. All right. All right. Mike, I'm going to pick on you for yesterday. Life is an incredible adventure. It's essential to live every moment of it to the fullest. Embrace love wholeheartedly because it's one of the most precious gifts we can experience. Oh, Mike, you are so right. So much wisdom in you. Remember to let go of anger and resentment, and they are burdens too heavy to bear. Freeing yourself from these will only uplift your spirit. When you encounter fears, face them with unwavering courage, for it's in overcoming them that we truly grow. Cherish and treasure all those beautiful memories, for they are the gems that illuminate our lives and bring us joy. Let's strive to make every single moment count, aiming always for health and happiness with a vision of living a vibrant life all the way to 125 years and beyond. Together, we can embrace this journey with enthusiasm and positivity. I love that. And Mike, you are going to live to 125. I believe it. All right, Jenny, what do you got here? Okay. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for all who served our country in uniform today. Love that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful post. All
That
right.
was just my emergency post early this morning. I'm working on the other one.
My emergency post. I love it. Okay. Let's see. Hey, everyone. One of my major goals is to lead a healthy lifestyle with my son, centering our lives around Christ. It's an ongoing journey filled with faith and love. Do you have a goal you're passionately striving towards? List it below. Let's share motivation and grow together. Oh, that's awesome, Deborah. He looks a lot like you. It is amazing how much you guys look alike. Okay. All right, let's go. Pamela. All right. To all our veterans, we salute you. Share a picture of yourself in the uniform in the comments below. Let's honor and celebrate your courage and sacrifice. You are heroes. Pamela, only thing I would do is if you're going to use this without the colored background, put a photo there. Because the problem is when you go through the news feed and all you see is black and white, it's really hard to so a couple of things you could do. If you take this and copy it and come over to the Nowsite program, even if you're not going to change the post, if you come over here to capture the suggested image, just put that in there, generate, and then just go grab a photo out of there. That's one quick way to do that. Let's see if it comes up with a great photo. It's running a little slow today. Might be my computer. All right, change image. Image search. Let's see. You could do a flag, you could do a soldier, anything like that. Just search the image and then see if you can come up with something that way. But I would definitely suggest an image. All right, let's go over to Johnny real quick. Johnny. Here we go. Good morning. Surrounded by wisdom and warmth of good company, every day is a step toward becoming a better version of ourselves. It's about embracing growth, celebrating connections, and living the dream anchored in gratitude. As the sun rises, so do our spirits. Let's make today count. I love this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Pamela. Okay, anybody else? Everybody's still working on their post? That's okay. We got time. Steve's still working on his post. Jenny's still working on her post. Okay, so this is a friend of mine. He actually he served in combat. Yeah, he served in combat. And he runs a program now for veterans to help them with PTSD and other issues. I'm believing that this is his platoon. I'm thinking this is his. I think that's him right there. Customer service operators are standing by, Deborah. That is a very interesting post from Shane. Customer service operators are standing by. Goodness.
Can you
He
check
is-
mine, Elizabeth?
Yeah, let me get over there right here. Oh, honey, you didn't give me, you gave me the,
Yeah, I know. I just realized okay, I don't know why I did that.
that's okay. I think we're friends on Facebook, so I can pull you up. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, look at that photo. He was handsome. Look at him. Okay.
Yes, he really was.
Oh, wow. Today I reflect on the incredible sacrifice my dad made enlisting in the U.S. Navy during World War II. His brave decision has forever changed the course of our lives, and for that we are endlessly grateful, honoring him and all who serve with boundless respect. I love you, Dad. I absolutely love this post. Deborah, I'm going to pull you in here as our amazing veteran here. What do you think?
Oh, it's awesome.
Awesome.
Well done.
Danielle, I think that's absolutely perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And I love this photo. Oh my goodness, he's handsome. What a beautiful photo.
He was a beautiful man, let me tell you.
Great tribute. Great tribute to him.
Yeah,
Thank you, Deb.
absolutely. All right. Lamantha, did you have a question, honey?
Yeah, I posted on Facebook, and I tried to find you, Elizabeth, and I can't. I don't know why. I didn't find you on Facebook.
Okay, well, is this you here, honey?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah,
This one at top. Okay.
right.
All right. Well, I love your profile picture, first of all. That's a
Oh,
beautiful
thank
profile
you.
picture.
That
All
was
right.
my reel.
Oh, I love it. Okay. So to
Okay.
find me,
Uh-huh.
okay. So let me
Why did I
grab,
not find you? I don't know why.
well, that's okay. I'm going to put my link in the chat and then you could just click on that and then you can find me and friend me there.
All right, that's great. Thank you so much.
There you go.
All
All
right, so that's the link right here, right?
Yep. Link right there.
So what do I do?
And
Copy it or just?
you should be able to just click on it, hopefully.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right.
Hi,
So you
everyone.
did a reel.
My name is Lamita Friend, and I found a service that protects me and my family 24/7 from life event issues. You can have it too. Hi, everyone. My name is
Great
Lamita Friend,
job.
and I found a service that protects.
Great job, honey. I am
Nice.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Yay. It's awesome. I am so happy. All right, let's go look at Deborah's now real quick. All right. All right. That's you, Deborah, right?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
It's so
3 years ago.
beautiful. It's that same smile. Oh my
You're hot, Deborah. You're hot.
goodness. I hate to say this, but you make khakis look amazing.
That's so cool.
My gosh, that photo of you is beautiful. Okay, today let's pause to honor and thank our incredible veterans. Your courage and resilience are deeply appreciated. As a former nurse officer, I understand some of the sacrifices made by both those who serve and their loved ones. Don't forget to thank the wives, children, and loved ones who carried the weight and wait at home. Oh, who carry the weight and wait at home. I love that. Share below a picture of your family member that served. And then the only thing I would add to this, Deborah, I'll go first. Here's my photo. And then I would add that at the end just to make it very clear that this is you.
Okay.
And this photo is fantastic, Deborah. I'm not kidding. That is, oh, I'm so glad you made that post today. That is fantastic.
Thank you.
All right. Any other shares today? Steve, Ray, Lordeman, where's yours? All right, here it is. Here's Steve's. Then we're going to go to Ray Lordeman. Hopefully you have your post ready.
I don't. I just got on the computer.
Oh, all right. Well, we're going to go to Steve. Memorial Monday. Oh, I love that Memorial Monday. That's awesome. Today is Veterans Day, and thank you to all who served our country. The picture of these two World War soldiers are part of the famed Band of Brothers 101st Airborne 506th Regime. Regime, is that correct? Am I saying that right?
Regiment.
Regiment. Okay. Easy company. The famed battles were a part of, and the suffering and sacrifices they made are just one of many groups of soldiers experienced in all the wars and conflicts our U.S. military has been a part of. I was fortunate to go to France and be part of Band of Brothers' tour of their battles. We were fortunate enough to have 12 World War II veterans that came with us. Wow. I became friends with one of them from Virginia and realized that these men, who we hold in the highest regard, are just average and ordinary men who are called to duty. Oh, I know. I really love the way this is put. Steve,
Yeah.
Remember this morning the quote that Coach Don said? I wish he was here. I don't remember I think I'm gonna slaughter the quote. I'm gonna do my best with it. But in our morning mindset training, we were talking about, and he read a quote about how we're always looking and celebrating the heroes and celebrating, all these people out there and never realizing how truly extraordinary we are ourselves. And you just reminded me of what we were talking about this morning here.
Yeah.
They were just average and ordinary men who were called to something great and called to do things that were scary and terrifying, and they did it. They did what any of us would do there when their country was attacked. To them, it was a no-brainer. My friend lost his brother in Holland, and we actually went to his graveside. Oh my gosh. Ray, my World War II friend, said if he had to do it again to volunteer, it would have been a hell yes. I can't how brave he was. I think there's supposed to be another word in there.
Yeah, I was hurrying.
That's okay. No worries. From one grateful American and a grateful nation. Thank you. Wow. Oh my goodness. Steve, this is a beautiful post. Absolutely beautiful. And it
I'll
just
clean up the script.
okay. And it just reminds me of what the quote that was said today. If I can find it, you guys, I'll post it in the Nowsite group, or I'll try to get it from Coach Don. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Let's see. Coach Shinny, and we'll end with this one here. A heartfelt tribute to all our veterans, the guardians of freedom.
You're not going to be able to read it all, but
Oh goodness, I'm not.
I did have a basic photo, and then in the comments ask them to share a picture of their favorite veteran, and I did mine. So go down to the comments, click on the comments.
Comment. And oh, look at that. Oh, I love that. All right. Fantastic. All right. Great
Elizabeth,
job, everyone. Yes, Danielle.
sorry, can you go over maybe tomorrow how to do the banner? I sent you a message. Am I supposed to send it on Messenger?
Oh, yes, Facebook me. It's a little tutorial. It's a tutorial I have.
Okay, all right. I'd love to know how to do that banner.
Yep.
Okay,
Banners are important.
yes,
They are.
I'm
They are.
very attracted to the ones that, where it's completely different than just having your profile picture. Thank you.
Exactly. Exactly. No problem. Glenn, did you have a question?
No, just a comment. You guys just really touched my heart here. It's Veterans Day for our U.S. brothers and sisters, and it's Remembrance Day up here in Canada. And I'm going to go out and hug a vet today. I'm going to make that's my mission: is go out and hug a vet, maybe take them out for coffee.
Yeah.
And this just in, Nowsite will increase our lifespan by 10.1 years.
So, because we're not going crazy with social media anymore, right? Oh, that's awesome. Oh gosh, I just love that. That's fantastic. Thank you for that, Glenn. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Ray, did you have a question or did you actually get your post done?
I got my post up.
All right, last one then. We're gonna go over to Ray because he hasn't shared in a while and I got to keep him busy.
He's
All
been on the go.
right. All right, take a look at this. All right, everybody, here's Ray. Oh, look at this. Feeling grateful today as I reflect on the incredible service of so many veterans. To all my VA comrades, thank you for your dedication and bravery. You embody strength and courage every day. Let's continue to stand united and support one another. I love this. Ray, the only thing I would add is put a picture of your favorite veteran, or if you served, put a picture of yourself down below, and people will add pictures in the comments. Yeah.
And a grandson.
Aw, I love
Yes.
that's fabulous. Great job, Ray. Okay.
Thank you.
So again, holidays and birthdays, great times to not only post, but also to reach out to people. So if you know somebody who served, great time to reach out to them and just thank them and then ask them if they're doing something special for themselves today. You know, truthfully, sometimes we forget that we need to do things nice for ourselves. We're always doing something for somebody else. So maybe a good reminder of that do something nice for yourself today, or take somebody out to coffee, just like Lynn said. Celebrate the people that are important in your lives today. Celebrate those veterans. And tomorrow we'll be back at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for My AI Live. And again, for everybody, thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for this beautiful community. Thank you for being a part of us. We are a family here together. And if there's any way I can help you achieve your dreams, that's the goal of my heart. Have a great day, everybody. Feel free to unmute as you say bye today. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific.